Evening, everyone. This is episode 5 of ACare&Y, which your favorite host, YB Civil, Thugging Care Bear, and AG Orobo.
Keep doing that, bro.
Bro, I have to do it every single time because it's too
No,
funny.
you don't.
It is just too
No.
funny. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna keep doing it.
So, I don't have a fun fact for today because this one was like, I saw this on Twitter and I just needed to ask y'all immediately because this was wild. So, there's a woman on her deathbed. She has 9 months to live, right? She had asked for permission from her husband. Is it okay if she sleeps with her ex partner before she passes? I wanted to get you two's opinion on that.
I'm sorry. What was the point? To see if I'm cool with that and stuff. Is that the question?
Yeah. Would you if your spouse only had 9 months to live?
How
would you feel if she asked you, could she sleep with her ex
before she dies?
Yo, every day I wake up, I say to myself stupidly that there's no way humanity could say or act or do something so stupid that it would catch you by surprise. And yet, here I stand, appalled. No! Yo, I'm sorry. First of all, out of everything you wish, bro, I feel like people think they live in a box, man, like a UPS box taped up. Out of everything in the world you want to do with 9 months to live, 9 months, 9 days, whatever, bro. Point is, you want to sleep with the... Was our sex that bad? Like, what?
Bro, man's must have been that good. He must be hard.
Yo, for you to say... For you to ask that question, and for you to have this man in your mind when you're literally about to die. Yo, kudos to you for asking, bro. Kudos to you for asking, because one, you got the balls to ask that question. Two, you were truthful. Nah, yo, we doing something else, man. I ain't gonna... What? Why? Yo, people are mad. Bro, let me stop.
It's
Let me stop.
Dying wish, bro.
Your dying wish is to have sex with another man while we're married?
Not just any other man. It is her ex. Her ex, fiance.
Yo, I don't care if it was her why, bro. I don't. What is your dying wish, yo? I want to have sex with this man one last time, before I passed away. My dying wish. Damn,
me,
bro.
Honestly, it would be like, oh, you still sleeping with this man? Because if you're asking permission to sleep with him, means you've been either dibbling dabbling behind my back, or there's
what's the real story behind this, bro? Whose face did you imagine when we were having sex, bro? What's the real, nah, bro, just listen.
She was thinking about this other guy the entire time. Imagine they were married
It's
for,
terrible.
let's say, 30 years. Within those, the entire 30 years, she was always just thinking, I miss Jeremy. Because something about Jeremy's wee-wee is just always on her
Why you
mind.
call it a wee-wee?
I
I'm
don't
so
know.
dead.
I didn't want to say penis, but... yeah,
Oh my God.
I don't know why. I saw that on Twitter. And then there were some people in the comments who were just like, "Oh no, that's justified. She should."
How is it justified?
Yo, people say the craziest things. As of lately, there will always someone will say some outlandish thing on Twitter, TikTok, anything, any social media platform, and then people will always be in the comment section "Oh yeah, no, I get that. I'll do the same thing."
That's about. Oh.
So I don't know what people were on about that.
Nah, I wouldn't be able to do it. If the relationship was an open style relationship and that was your dying wish, and I was oh no, in the beginning, no, you can't sleep with so and so and so and so, and that was the rules of the open relationship,
Yeah.
and your dying wish is to go back to sleep with that person, then I can understand it in that respect. But if we are monogamous and you ask me to, nah, there's a problem.
I agree. Like that couldn't be me. Like on your deathbed, that's the first thing that, like, on my deathbed, I think the one thing I'd probably be asking for is like, can you take me to Nintendo World one last time? Like, I would want to like see something that I won't be able to see.
Nah, if I only had 9 months to live, I'd probably do the scary shit that I'm like too terrified to do now.
Oh, that's
like,
gonna kill me. Like,
listen, but you already dying, so
oh, you know that's true.
You die in 9 months, or you die within the next few days. You're dying.
Can I cut him real quick?
Oh yeah.
I just asked my cousin, and his face was literally my face, bro. Because I just asked him the question, and he just stared at me, started laughing. I was like, yo, just like he said, the marriage is already a failure. I said, yeah, bro. Probably the dude was kinky too. Enough for you to ask that question. Probably the dude was kinky, or they probably did some threesome or whatever. Because there's no. It's on Twitter, bro. My brain is dying.
Were you not here for my part? What I said?
What?
Were you? Are you not here?
No, I did not hear you. What was your question?
No, I was saying that that's the only reason I could think that was why she asked. Is because they were in a poly relationship, an open relationship.
Oh, no.
And the one stipulation was not to sleep with the ex.
Yeah, no, I oh my gosh, my brain's dying even more. No, I agree with you. Of course it's Twitter. It's just somebody posted that too, which is like, I really feel like somebody comes up with a story for clout, bro. I'm just gonna believe. I'm gonna stand on that rock.
Honestly, I feel like most of these Twitter situations be real. Like, it's just
it's really. Yo, Will Smith said it first, bro. Like, the difference between us and back then is that they were stupid, but at least they were stupid in private. Like, folks here are stupid publicly, bro. They really are. And I know it's a straightforward. I'm not even going to sugarcoat. Yes, it was stupid. You're acting stupid. You can mean called stupid. I'm sorry. That's how it is. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, bro, I'm good. My brain cells are dying.
Okay.
Let me know if I have to do my word of the day.
Oh, yeah, of course, bro. I was going to ask Kara first about her videos, but nah, bro, what's the word of the day?
No. Kara got videos?
I don't have videos for today.
Okay.
Oh, for okay, good. So, word of the day is Kibitzer. Okay.
How do you spell that?
Kibitzer?
Kibitzer.
Kibitzer.
There's a word with a Z in there.
So, Kibitzer. It's those who give unsolitary advice, or, for example, the dad who coaches the coach on how to coach the kids, for example. That is a Kibitzer. Okay.
Okay, so I guess since we don't have videos for today, I did wanted to know. So, can you guys guess the top 3 countries with the highest high school graduation?
The top 3 countries with the highest school graduation.
The highest high school graduation.
Oh, at the highest school.
India.
I was gonna say China too. China, India.
And it has to be some kind of African country.
African? I would think Japan too, or like thing, but an African country. Yeah, I'm not really good at that, bro. Social studies, I just read what was taught to me and spit it back on paper.
But guess your 3 though. Guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess. I'm also guess India. I wanna guess Japan too, bro. I wanna guess Japan. Sick of Japan.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I guess a Caribbean country. I guess. Any Caribbean country, or I don't know, either one. That's all I can get. I'm sorry.
So you said Korean or Caribbean?
No, Caribbean. Koreans do be smart too, but like.
Okay. So, I'm gonna drop the 3 for you, and I'm also add the 4th one because number 3 they tied. So,
okay.
Technically 3 and 4.
Okay.
It is Norway and South Korea. That's why I asked you if you said
Korea or not. I should have said at least like an Asian country, because like I feel rude to nitpick on one because they're all really smart to me. So.
And so all of the countries that you guys did say, they are all on the list, but just as the top 3. Norway and Korea top as number 3. They tied for number 3. Number 2, which I never heard anything about, Finland, with a 96.7% rate.
Finland, actually, I'm not surprised. United States is dumb. Yes, government that's listening to me.
The States is dumb as hell. What are you talking about?
It really is dumb.
They're gonna cut us off right now.
No, let them cut us off because they know damn well we are dumb. Why do you think we hire folks out of country? we're dumb, bro. Even folks here in our own system don't even know, like what are the continents, for example, or somebody like, yo, who was the first president? And I'm like, you sit there and I'm like, you ask these questions too, and I wonder to myself, I'm like, does that really matter if we were to go out in the world? Like, yo, like you, sir, do you know Thomas Edison? Like, oh, like, no, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm happy, actually.
And then number 1, or you said it as your number 2.
What?
Japan? Yeah.
Oh wow!
96.8%.
Yo, arigato gozaimasu. Arigato.
Let me go back to the full list. Give me like 5 seconds. I can find the full list again.
You don't need the full list,
China
bro.
was number 8 on the list.
Oh, that's crazy, bro.
We're trying to dismiss
U.S. I did not see on the list at all.
No, of course they're not on the list, bro.
Because
we're in detention.
We're dumb.
We're in detention, bro.
We get laughed at.
We're not even in the back of the class. We skipped school.
God damn.
We're really dumb, bro. We really are dumb. That's why whatever knowledge I get, I take it. I'm not gonna pretend I'm standing on some pedestal.
Bro, if I was standing on a soapbox, I would step down on the soapbox and wait for the smartest person in the room to step on.
I really would, bro.
I would not be on there for long. I'll just be on there like, hey, I'm introducing this one guy to come in now.
So who's number 1? Who's number 1?
So Japan is number 1, Finland is number 2, and then Norway and Korea tied for number 3.
Japan, I'm telling you, bro. Yo, they're the future, man. They're the future. And how did I know?
Finland.
As a kid, they're toilets. Toilets, bro.
Oh, they got bidets?
Listen. Their toilets are practically androids, bro. They're just ready to clean you up.
Oh my god.
Because they got bidets.
Have y'all ever been on a bidet?
No, I've never been on a bidet.
The smartest countries as far as high school graduation.
I've never been on a bidet, bro. I've never been.
I never been on one either, bro. Like,
but I hear that this thing gives you wonders, man.
I'm afraid of them. Like,
you afraid
I'm
of
afraid
them?
of them. Ain't no water going. I am not about to sit on
It's just cleaning the inside.
Kat's dad was telling us about the bidet. Like, he just came back from Japan. Yes.
Yeah, he's like, the bidet?
He said the bidet was like, it was
life changing, bro. It's supposed to be, bro. It cleans your butt crack.
Bro, but like, let's say like you have like a, you know what I'm saying, like a really nasty poop, bro. Like, is it just gonna flush it all down?
Listen, it gives you enough pressure, and I had to do some research on this. For people that's judging me, back up. It's called knowledge. Second of all, obviously it gives enough. Okay, first of all, if you have a butt crack that's impenetrable, you need help. 2, if the poo is stuck inside of you that much, bro, you're constipated. 3, it's supposed to be enough to clean it out, bro. Just clean out. Like people who go and they get paper towel, napkins, whatever they get, bro, and they just wipe their butt thinking it's clean. No, it's dry poo. You literally got stains in there. Like you have to get like a wet napkin or something and clean it out, bro. Clean it out. That's what say baby wipes is for. That's what I tell them. People's like, why would you do that? I'm not walking there with dry poop, bro.
It cleans it all up.
Like, it literally supposed to clean. That device cleans it. So when I see, like, yo, when I hear about this, I'm like, people were really thinking fundamental things. They was like, yo, I'm tired going to get wipes and whatnot and all of this. I just want to sit and have a device just clean my butt real quick so I can go on with my day. Japanese folks are smart. They are really smart. Okay. They was already on top of it. That's it, bro. That's it. You said nah, man. You missing out.
Let's say, man. When I tell you, I got a friend that actually have like 3 friends with bidets, and they're like, sit on the toilet and let it do its thing. No, I'm not sitting on your toilet so I can put water on my butt. No, not happening.
You know what, Carrie? You sound American.
I feel like you should at least try. Like,
you sound American, okay?
Just give it a shot. Maybe
I'm not doing it.
you find out something that you might actually like. You know, a little.
You might actually like it. It's a setting. Like, it's not gonna pierce through you, bro.
See, what my thing is like women. We have more than one hole down there. Like there's like no.
You
like
gotta,
it just
gotta make sure it aims in the right hole.
Exactly.
When they're broke.
Man, you gotta make sure it don't miss.
We're deviating. We're deviating.
Okay. Okay. So, now that being said, today's topic is actually education. So the one thing that I've always wondered about is like, how does like what determines like the school line for like the district? So because like I guess in like New York it was just like anybody in like my high school, you can come from any part of New York, like Brooklyn, Manhattan, the Bronx, Staten Island, like you can just come to come to our high school. But like now that like I'm outside of New York, like I'm like in other areas where they're like, oh yeah, no, if you're outside of this exact line, you can't come to this school. So I've never really understood like what makes what makes those county like I guess guidelines for school districts. If like you guys knew.
It's for where you're located, well, for where you live.
Yeah.
It's circumference. So they essentially put a ring around the school, and if your housing is in that ring, then you're able to go to that school. Because there's literally there's literally like 8 or 9 high schools in that area. And the only way that you're able to go to a different school is if you claim that you're homeless, or if the school that you're zoned for does not offer a program that you're specifically looking for.
Oh. Okay.
But then you have to figure out how you're going to get to that school. They don't have bus systems that'll take you back and forth.
Oh, so now I get it. So it's really because of like the whole buses too, because like the bus will pick you up and okay. Now that's like, cause like in Brooklyn,
because y'all's train stations in New York run all night, right? Or for the most part, they run like early morning, late night.
I think back then they did, but I don't know anymore. Or do they still run all night?
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know, bro. I kind of lost like focus on school ever since we left Hebron, bro. Just
no, I'm saying like the trains and stuff, like the trains and like the buses. Are they still all night or well the buses
all night? No, the buses and trains. I think after midnight it's just probably the bus.
Okay.
That are, but obviously they come in at such a huge gap between waiting times because you shouldn't be out there at midnight. Like, what are you gonna do there at midnight, bro?
I mean, what if? I
have
nothing. Like I literally.
Thank you. Exactly. There's literally nothing. If you're out at midnight, you should be in a car. That's it, bro. That's it. What you gonna do in a bus at midnight?
Bus system.
Yeah, remember when we left the thing? Like it still took time. We were like, remember when we left the party and it took time? I told you like, yo, the bus can come at this time. Let's catch it now, because we timed it for the gaps. We were just timing it perfectly.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
After that, after we left that location, we were just walking for a minute, just chilling.
We were just walking, just chilling. Yeah, there was like no bus, because there's like there's not much people outside, so we don't need that many buses out there.
We outside. What happened to that whole movement?
Quick side thing though. While we're on this, before we kind of deviate too long, you ever notice that in New York the buses sometimes they literally say call 911? Or like
I never noticed that.
Okay, so like they literally will have like where you will have the sign like B44 or whatever, and right across the screen, it will say call 911, and I'm sitting there and I'm contemplating calling 911, and I'm like, is the dude getting robbed? Is it whatever? Or is this just a mistake? Obviously I've seen it a lot, so I never call 911 because I know what to tell them. Like, hello, operator, yes, there was a bus that said call 911. I'm like, okay, where is it now? Well, it's on Flatbush, but I don't know.
It was like the 11 o'clock bus. I just saw it go
like,
by.
just like I don't even know if it was on schedule. Like, did you get the bar number? Like, no, ma'am, it was driving too fast. I just saw 911 and I called.
Can you reach out to the bus operator?
Are y'all
Like, it would be really awkward. Huh?
Are y'all buses color coded?
No, it's not color coded. There's only two types. There's okay, there's actually three types, sorry. They used to just be limited and local, right? So what they did is that for areas that did not have much people, they will still have a limited bus, which would obviously skip stops, and a local. But for areas that is highly populated, they will have select bus service and local. So while the select buses acted like a limited for the populations that were, a lot, a huge mass of people. For example, Flatbush or Nostrand, like that. But if it was something heading towards like Canarsie, for example, like nah, you're just gonna get a limited, no select bus service, a limited or local. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I miss the bus system. I miss the train system in New York.
No, you don't.
Like, what?
No, you don't. You don't. Trust me. Oh my gosh, you're lying to yourself right now, bro. Just because you're not gonna miss it, man.
No, because the only reason I miss it is just because like out here we don't have like a way to travel in between like the.
Because it's encouraging for you to get a car.
Oh yeah. That's like the big thing. Like
that's what it is.
If you don't have a car out here, then yeah, you're pretty much shit out of luck.
But this is what pushes you to do it. In my opinion, I think that's better because I get it's New York. Literally, you can't. Nobody can sit here and convince me that they went or they know New York by the back of their hands, bro. Because there's always something new. Like behind the back alley, there is a small shop, and inside that small shop is a paintball section. Like you don't know, bro. There's something always new in New York. So we have.
That's the thing I like about like big cities like that.
Yeah,
like,
there's always
a whole lot of spots.
Exactly. So this is why we're gonna need transport. Obviously, if the transportation that gets you home is not near that place, there's bound to be a transportation that connects you close to home that also runs through that place. You get what I mean? So it's like
you're close enough.
Exactly. So I'm like, if New York has it. Like I said, New York is a great place to visit. It's not a great place to stay, bro. It's really not. It's like you want to take it with you in terms of conveniency and shopping and whatnot. But to stay, and it's like, nah, bro, too much. But yeah, my fault. We're deviating. Keep in time.
Okay. So the next question. This is kind of funny, but should teachers? Come on.
Okay, let him brother live. What mistake?
Please let me live.
Alright.
Should teachers get a free pass on saying names incorrectly?
Yeah, of course. I don't even remember people's names, bro. It's hard to. You're teaching it like what? Yo, how many kids are in the school, and then you probably have to go around or be a professor to like teach different classes, and there's different faces all the time. Half y'all look alike. I don't know, but like, some of these names are wild too. Like, yo, they'll be like, "What's your name, Tanya?"
Exactly.
You would think it spells Tanya the way it sounds, and there's an I in it.
No.
And I'm like, why are you so difficult? You know, like why? Your parents are really menaced right now. Like why would you put an I in your name? But yeah, I say they should get a free pass, man. It's okay. That's why we do nicknames now.
Oh yeah.
If you ever notice, professors ask you, what do you prefer to be called? Like a nickname. So I tell them you could just whatever. Call me Jay, whatever's easier.
Call me Ricky Bobby.
On that note, they are now, because of the whole what do you identify as movement with the younger generation, they are now asking parents, is it okay to call their child a different name? Because a lot of parents are in an uproar about their kids coming out as identifying as something other than what they are at school, and parents not having a say so over what is happening.
Bro, that's all I'm gonna say. Sorry.
Yeah, honestly, teachers do need a raise. I was gonna ask.
Teachers been needing a raise.
Like, it is not worth it.
If anything did not justify them needing a raise, I say COVID and this just literally justifies. Like, yeah, we need a raise, bro. Like, we're asking a lot now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, I feel like with how bad some students are, and I'm segueing into the next question. Like you guys already at like you perfectly said that second question, so I'm gonna skip it now. But with how bad students are nowadays, bro, like yo, some of these teachers just need to box these students at this point, yo. Like some of these students just be pressing teachers. I saw this one video, and like rest her soul, there was this this young lady, I think she was about 27, 26, and she was teaching at this school, and this kid, he was in the hallway, he snuck into the building, and he attacked her. He raped her, and then he put the body inside of a trash can and then wheeled it off a school property. And they didn't catch him until the next day.
Nobody's found that suspicious, bro.
Bro, when I tell you, these like teachers need to start boxing kids, yo. Like at this
point, I say self-defense.
The one that was in Virginia, where the little 6-year-old kid brought a gun to school telling the teacher he was going to kill her.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Or no, he shot her in the stomach. He shot her in the stomach.
I don't know.
Yeah, I want to say it either happened in Newport News or either Newport News or Virginia Beach.
See, these kids is out of line, yo. Like,
they are out of line, but obviously their answer goes back to parent. Unfortunately, that's how it is.
My thing is, how did the 6-year-old get the gun?
My question is,
because the parents didn't lock it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I say it goes on the parents. When being a parent holds so much responsibility, we understand that, and there's no manual for being a parent. But you understand you're dealing with a child, and this child is continuing to develop. The child's gonna find ways to get something, or probably sneak off your back, right? You don't know your kid like that if you don't really spend time with it. There's a whole history about it. I'm not gonna sit here and preach like I know, right? I'm not gonna be a Kibitzer. I see what I did there. But point is, it always goes back to the parents or something in the past that's related. Any action, there's always a reason. I'm not saying the reason's valid, but there's always something behind or a meaning behind an action. So I don't know. I'm still stuck on the kid in a trash can and roll bearing out. Like nobody saw that suspicious.
Bro,
like,
I'm stuck on the kid shooting the teacher. A 6-year-old kid shooting the teacher.
I want to say he was a 6-year-old kid. He shot his teacher in the stomach.
Like,
and then the lady sued the school district.
So
I don't
have a weapon. Oh, I said a weapon. I don't have a gun.
Mm-hmm.
So, question: the safe, like you can put your gun in a safe, and there would be like a code on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you think that some of these people just don't have codes, or like they don't have like safes for their guns? They just leave it all willy nilly.
Yes.
Damn.
Some do that. Some don't do the safe. So I could be like
as of right now, at my house with listen, at my house with mine is in the case. If the case is not always locked, however, the gun is not loaded. When the kids are at the house, the gun is not loaded.
Okay.
If I'm teaching the kids how to handle the gun, I'll put the fake bullets in it so they can at least mimic how it's supposed to be held and used. However, look, you teach them. Nope. If you teach a kid how to properly use a gun and the gun safety, they're not going to do stupid shit. Well, respectively, they're not supposed to. But there's a matter of recognizing the signs that your kid is about to do some dumbass shit and reporting that dumbass shit. Like, a lot of these people, like the mass shooting style kids, their parents see this shit before that shit pops off. And they just refuse to do anything about it. Or be like, oh, that's not my kid. That's not my kid. Hell to the no. I know what little Jimmy looks like when he about to say he's going to shoot some shit up. Like,
I have a lot of questions, but for the sake of time, I'm not. We got a subject. My subject's about education, bro. That's that.
Okay.
Stay focused.
Well, But hold on, so you guys agree that teachers
Ask the
should be
questions later.
boxing?
Then
They
Should
should
box
be.
their
They
kids.
should be boxing. I think teachers should do self-defense if the kid starts raising their hands and to the point where they're listening, and nobody's there to like pin the student down or whatever. Then yeah, box for your life.
Care? You down to box kids?
I agree.
Alright, cool.
No.
Cause like I ain't gonna front. Like if there's only one situation that always comes to mind, and Aura, I don't know if you knew this. Back in our 8th grade year, there was a 7th grader who snitched on us. The same guy who snitched on us, who tried to get us both in trouble. Do you remember?
In 8th grade.
Yeah, in 8th grade, when me, you, Nay, and I don't want to say his name on stream.
Just give me the letter.
Jay.
Okay, yeah. When we
Yeah.
snuck out to get
Yeah,
food.
whenever we would like all sneak out. to
Yeah,
get food.
even though literally the whole staff was okay with it.
Yeah, but there was a kid who was a year younger than us. His name began with the S. And he got caught and was like, "Oh, I saw them go
yeah,
to the
yeah.
school." So he got caught and was like trying to get us in trouble too, but like they let us.
The staff already knew, but the staff already knew. They was like, you just snitching, just to snitch on yourself at this point. It was like, the staff was, we literally would sneak, like, for those who's listening, we would literally be dropped off, and we're hungry, bro. Like, we waking up 6 o'clock in the morning. God bless the kids of the driver, because they would be up like 4 o'clock in the morning, and we get driven to school. After we're dropped off, we wait till the man literally turns his van around the block, and we sprint up the block, because we don't know if this guy's going to do a whole circle around depending what direction he goes, but typically he doesn't. But we would sprint up the block, and we would quickly get what we need to eat for breakfast. We're the first ones there. Like, literally, it's just a security guard and his cup of coffee. Nobody else is there except for us, bro. We're there before the janitor or whatever kicks in. Anywho, we get our food and we come back and we just eat. Later on, we learned that once you pass the gate, you're not allowed back out. So technically, we were not breaking any rules. We never passed the gate. Later on, they found out that we were going, but since we were not breaking the rules, we would literally do errands. We'd be like, yo, since you're going, do you mind getting this and this for me? Or this and this? The security guard, yo, literally put out 2 quarters between the gate and was like, yo, get me a cup of coffee, black, no sugar. I was like, all right, say less, you know? So we go, do what we need to do, whatever. So now this kid thinks he has the authority to do so. We're 8th graders, you're 7. He tries to sneak in. Nobody knows who you are. You get caught. And now you try to snitch on us, knowing that, you know, that we do this. And the whole staff already knows that we do this. So you're just looking stupid. That was the gist of the story. But continue what you were saying. So,
So, him. Have him in your head, right?
Okay.
So I only found this out later. So he got in trouble. And our old 7th grade teacher is his teacher. Here, I hope that you're listening to the story, because it's about to get nasty. So, our 7th grade teacher used to have a bottle of lotion that he would always use. Like, he would always use this bottle. Like, his hands was ashy, but this brother was like, yo, I'm going to try to lather up my hands all the time. This kid took the bottle of lotion and he nutted inside the bottle of the lotion.
Oh my
and
God, stop lying, bro.
I swear to God, bro. When I heard he did that, I was like,
yo,
there's no way. And like I heard he was laughing about it, like, oh, he thought it was funny, and I was just like,
I thought this crap only happens in mangas, bro.
Bro, he was just wild. Like,
he never got caught.
Nah.
Yo. Nah, fam.
Our 7th grade teacher, he was a good guy. Like, he was a good guy, but just. So that's why I'm saying, like, yo, some teachers deserve to box some of these kids.
Nah, son, nah. Listen. Yo.
Like, I found that out probably, like, after we graduated.
Of course you
And
did.
then
I
I
find
was
out
like,
nothing.
I was like, oh no, oh no.
Yo, chat, real quick side snippet. I'm not gonna take long, I promise. Me, Aura, talking, haha. I'm literally the kid who lived in his own world in that school, I promise you. I was to myself. I thought the school was humble, peaceful, whatever. It wasn't until I graduated I found out that was happening in school. I was inside my own bubble, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful because some of the things I'm hearing makes me want to throw up, bro. But that's just me. That's just me. All right, back to that discussion. Can we move on from that? Do we have to stay in the story?
We can skip that story. Another thing that I found out about the school after we graduated a year later.
Disgusting.
What a bust this kid up. Sorry, go.
I think Nay was
Look,
the
you've
one
been
who
fucked up
told me
for real.
this. And Nay is the one who told me this. But I think it was the fifth. Was it fifth grade? No, the 8th grade class was like cut in half because they were caught having sex.
This is after
What?
Yeah. It's either the 8th grade class or the 5th grade class because there was one graduation that we went to.
What?
Yeah, I don't remember which. It was one of those, specifically those two classes, because I had went to the graduation that following year, but I don't remember which one of the two. So I don't think it was the 8th grade. I think it was the 5th. I think it was 5th grade.
It wasn't. Please tell me it wasn't.
I hope it, because like the class got cut in half.
This is after we got, like a year after we graduated.
This is the year after we graduated because we all.
So went. The only I don't want to go deep. The only class I know who's behind us is, T's class.
Yeah. So I don't think it was them. I think it was.
I don't think it was T class because T would have. I'm gonna ask T later. I'll be like, a T, do you?
If like, or I'm gonna text Nay because like it was one of those classes. It was either 8th or 5th, and they got in trouble to the point where half of the class was like they could not graduate because of that situation.
Do you see why I'm hearing stories about like okay. So quick snippet. Oh god, I feel like we're deviating so far. Okay, real quick guys, real quick. So I went out and hung out with T and a homie of mine. Turns out T and that homie of mine went to high school together. And I recently found out, because we were hanging out, we were just eating. I recently found out that this school pretty much knew of our school, and that our school had a bad history. Like any student coming from this school is got to be messed up in some way. Oh, and I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, yeah, they hear about our school of how messed up it is, and now I am actually believing that. Damn, bro. Yeah. We are messed up, because even if it was 8th grade or 5th grade, the fact that they caught kids doing that and they had to separate for that is no, we're not dilly-dallying in this. Yo, we're good. Okay, all right, we're done.
I think it was like after our year, the school after like TZ.
Nah, I say after like 2 years, the school went downhill.
Yeah, it just progressively, it went downhill. Bree, if she would probably know.
I hope she doesn't.
She doesn't either.
All right.
That's disgusting.
Let's not go deep. We kind of went really.
Did you have any school stories of middle school that you want to drop to us? Like,
I was a very sheltered child. Okay, I was very, very sheltered, like extremely sheltered. I did not indulge in any kind of crazy activities amongst anything, like at all. So I never really looked for those kind of things.
Okay.
At all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't know people did like crazy ass shit like this until I got into the military. And then I was like, y'all some nasty hoes. Like,
yeah,
y'all nasty.
Okay, that's.
I don't think my high school was that bad. Like my high
school. My school is. Okay. My school. I was sent to a Catholic school. I'm not going to say the name of the school for the sake of confidentiality. Point is, I was sent to a Catholic school. Obviously everybody there is not Catholic. I refuse to believe they're Catholic because the things they practice just blew my mind. So generally the school used to be an all-girl school. I say probably within the 10-year span, I'm going to say 20. I don't really know. It recently became a mixed school. So mostly Italians and whites, and eventually black folks came in and whatever. So I'm in this school, and um, every time at school, when school's done, they would go to the corner. By they, obviously, most of the students would go to the corner down the block, and they would just chill. Crackheads. I kid you not. Whatever they had, pot, whatever, in the corner of the school at the end of the block. And then there would always be one student or whatever who will spot one of the staff coming down the block. So they will obviously be like, "Oh, we gotta split real quick because they can't see us hitting this." But what went on in that school was pretty crazy. Like it was high school, but folks did it in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like I remember one friend was like, I was like going with her to the Rite Aid, and then I was like, "Yo, what you getting?" She was like, "Oh, condoms." I was like, "Oh, my bus." I was like, "Bro, let me go." I was like, "Bro, I'm about to stand here and have a whole conversation as to why you're getting condoms, bro." But I'm like, all right. I guess because it's prom coming up, I guess it calls for buying condoms now. But all right, I was like, I guess I'm just gonna. I could just do that at home, bro. I gotta do that at the school. But I was like, whatever. There was a lot of things like rumors how one did it like on top of the car near like a block, whatever. I was like, "Yo, this school twisted."
I was never that wild. Like I was too afraid to be that wild.
It's Catholic, bro. I was like,
I also went to a Catholic school, and the one story I heard was ridiculous. Apparently, a girl in my grade was giving head underneath the table for a cookie.
yo, sorry.
For a cookie.
Fucking done.
And I was like, what? There's no way. And like it was like a senior to a freshman. I was like,
yo, them chocolate chip cookies make you go crazy, bro.
I'm so dead. I'm dead. I can't stand y'all.
Yo, like that's what I heard. And I was
Oh
like,
my god.
That's wild.
I'm sorry. You reminded me too. Someone in my school actually was popularly known for like giving head to like a bunch of the yo, son. Yeah. Thank you, God. Thank you for giving me a sane mind and a safe life, bro. She was just known to properly give head to whatever. Obviously, my life, bro. All I did my assignments, went to computer lab, did my work, walked home, and watched anime. My life was simple. I didn't do anything crazy. I was living in my own bubble,
bro. The 3 Haitian L's.
What?
Yeah, the 3 Haitian L's.
What are the 3 Haitian L's, bro?
L'église, la caille. Those are the only 3 things that you need.
Yo. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's school, home, and church. That's 3 L's are.
Bro, I heard that
okay.
all the time.
Alright, yo. Alright, my fault. You just reminded me of that. But I'm sorry, the cookie, that definitely threw me off guard.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, yo, cookies at my school were like $5. But they
What?
were big, they were big ass cookies, but $5.
Alright, but like corner store, dog. Like Chips Ahoy, Oreos, whatever you want.
Yeah, bro, like
for a cookie, that's wild. That's an insult, literally.
I
what you want, a cookie?
Said. Like, I just want to know what he said to get her to like.
I don't think he had to say anything. I think she just used that as an excuse.
Oh, damn, man's got the wrist like that. Like,
I don't know.
Oh, bro, I gotta.
Alright.
I'm gonna look back. I'm gonna ask some of my old high school friends.
Don't ask that, bro. We too old. That's in the past.
I'm not sure if there's no any other crazy stories.
Let me see. For me, I thought it stopped. I thought the craziness stopped in high school, but also.
Oh wait, you cut out there for a second, bro. What you said?
Sorry. I did. Okay, my fault. Let me come back. So I said that for me, I thought the craziness stopped in high school, but it also happened in college. Let me see some crazy stories. By the way, we still going on time? Can I make it sure?
Oh yeah, we're still good on time. We're at 45 minutes now.
All right, so first things first. In college, the type of things you catch, like, okay, we're all adults by college, obviously.
Yes.
So the whole sex life and whatever, that's gonna be natural. But it's some of the things that happen in the school that blows my mind. All right, so what happens is that I used to work in the college, right? But it wasn't under work study. It was literally just going in there trying to find a job in the school. So I used to work in the recreational section where pretty much we just sign people's name if they want a basketball or we take their keys, whatever. Stuff like that. Come to find out, their basketball heads are pretty crazy. Not because of basketball, I just generally think they're crazy. Because there's this one dude, literally, bro, he comes to school, he's been here for years. And I'm like, yo, dog, like, life ain't just about ball. Like, honestly speaking,
Ball is life.
yo, you say that, but at this point, I feel like you're too late. Like, at this age, you should have been at least in a pick, or not even a draft pick. You should have been in the league right now. Like, thinking about retirement if you really think ball is life at this point. Point is, this guy was really known to be, like, aggressive and stuff sometimes. So, I didn't see him for a while. And come to find out, I was speaking to one of the security guards that I know. And he was like, oh, yeah, we caught him in I think it was the cafeteria. We caught him in the cafeteria, and we caught this man masturbating.
The fuck?
Inside, in the cafeteria. In front of, so like, really in front of everybody. Just not even hiding it. So obviously, our security had to get him and then kick him out, and whatever.
Question.
Mm-hmm. Don't laugh for me. Yeah, what's the question?
Question. Did they wait till he finished?
I don't know. That was not my fault.
Did they
I got a story like that.
I'm an officer. I'm not gonna be there. Sorry, sir. Finish that. Yeah.
Bro,
get the hell out of here, bro.
A man's bricked up. So
I don't care, bro. I don't care. Zip it up. I'ma look away. Zip it up, bro. I don't care if that thing gets cut. You should have never been out there to begin with. Like, yo,
what if he doesn't want to pick it up?
I don't care.
Like,
I don't care.
To whisk him out.
Nah, I'm not. Yo, listen. Point is, after that incident, I noticed he wasn't there for cool. Tell me why I see this man on campus one day. I said, what in the world can convince the school to let this man back in? Right? All this dude does is play ball. He hasn't graduated. And this dude's trying to make money. Yo, bro, man, ready. I was like, yo, I'm not dealing with this, brother, yo. He would try to come in and try to act. Try to give me the talk to like, yo.
Wait, you keep breaking up.
Yeah, or I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, you cutting out like every like other word.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Okay, point is. Am I still good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, point is, he would try to come in and like swindle me to come in to let him slide and play ball and whatnot. Obviously I said, nah, bro, I just started. I'm lying. I'm like, I just started. I'm not gonna risk anything. I got this boss over here. I'm not nothing. I'm trying to find every excuse get to not talk to this man, bro. And folks know him because every time he's talking to me, folks are looking at me. I'll be like, no, please do not associate me with this man, because like I just work here. Honestly, bro. That's one. That's it for his story. Obviously there were other things, but I won't squeeze out the time. My other part was just about how.
Damn, bro. Yo, you cut it out like.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yo, what is happening?
Yeah, I don't even know. You said the other point was about how.
Don't, for real?
Yes.
I just said the other part is just how education is a scam.
Oh, most definitely.
Oh,
American education is a scam.
Did y'all want to just go into the next topic, or care? Did you want to tell us your story?
Oh, mine was all military people. Like,
We can still talk.
they let them finish. They let them finish.
Excuse me.
Yes. So when on the ship is like a little city. Like, we have everything that you could have in like a small city on the ship. Except for you're not supposed to be sleeping with people on the ship. But some people think they can get away with it. A lot of people do get away with it. And they go off and do their own thing. So we had pulled into New York Fleet Week in 2012. And people were out drinking, getting drunk, having a good ass time, like doing what grown folks do. Well, if you kept it off the ship, you really didn't get in trouble unless somebody trying ranking and you saw you messing with someone that you weren't supposed to be messing with. But if they came back to the ship, a lot of them would go and find places to do it because they were drunk as hell. Well, these one particular couple, I don't even know if they were supposed to be. I don't know if they were actual couple or if one of them was married or whatever the case may be. But they came back to the ship. They found a fan room. Now, a fan room is like a giant room that has the condensers in it for like air conditionings. Like it's almost soundproof, not necessarily soundproof. And if you there's plenty of space in there to do a lot of different things depending on what size fan room you get.
Okay.
So this particular couple, they decided they wanted to go into the fan room. And being that it is Fleet Week, the MAs are roving the ship, making sure that there's nobody doing anything that they're not supposed to be doing. And this particular couple got caught in the fan room. And so the MA called it in over the radio, letting them know that they had caught someone doing something. And they let them finish and waited for them to walk out of the fan room before they arrested them.
Arrested?
Oh.
Yeah, they got in trouble. Like, they get it. It's not necessarily arrested, like, we're putting you in handcuffs. I'm
about to say, like, damn, bro.
No. They let you know that you're in trouble, take you downstairs to get a statement, and so on and so forth.
Do you get kicked out of the military? Or
you can.
Yeah, because he just did. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
that's interesting. You actually remind me.
It's not worth it, no. But some of them, depending on who your captain is, so they won't necessarily let it slide. You'll still get in trouble. They'll take half your month's pay times 3 months.
No. Sorry.
No, it's not worth it. You put on restriction. You lose rank for however long. Like, there's a lot of different things that happen.
Nah, bro.
The worst case is...
I'm happy you said that first. Like.
Listen.
Yeah, really.
The worst case is if you're married and you're messing with somebody on the ship, and like, even if any of the parties are married, the captain has the right to call your wife and tell your wife or spouse what you did.
As you should, you unfaithful and
they will do it in front of the entire ship.
Oh, that's really lit. I like that.
Like, this one dude, when I was deployed, we had, I don't remember what port we were coming out of. I want to say it was coming out of Italy. But this couple walked out of a hotel room. At the same time they were walking out of a hotel room, a higher ranking person was walking out of his hotel room and happened to see them. And they wouldn't have got caught if they had not turned around and kissed each other. It would have been like, oh, y'all two walking out of a hotel room? Whose hotel room is it? Oh, it's so-and-so's hotel room. We're just packing up to leave. If they had said something like that, but nope, they turned around and kissed each other. And the higher ranking person saw it and called it in. So they get back to the ship. The captain's like, aren't you married? And the higher ranking dude was like, yes, I am. He's like, okay, well, now you need to call your wife and tell her how unfaithful you've been. And then he was like, you know what? I'm going to make you do it right in front of the captain's mast, in front of everybody on the ship. And so, yeah, he made him call his wife, tell his wife that the pay that he is receiving was going to get cut in half for 3 months. He was going to drop down in rank. Actually, he dropped down 2 ranks because he had just made E7. And because he wasn't getting paid for E7, they dropped him down to an E5.
Damn. I don't even know what the level means, but
it's just a lot of money that the man lost. Mm-hmm. And then he had to call his wife and tell his wife what happened and why the money that she is normally getting is not getting paid.
About to be an ET.
Oh, wow. Wild.
Went from an E to an E7, about to be ET, bro. Go
home, you feel me?
Nah, that's wild. Oh, you reminded me too. Hold on. First of all, I'm not cutting off, right?
No.
Okay, cool. You reminded me too. In college, the interesting thing, in college, after I finished working, I went to the gym in the school to work out, and there were 2 couples working out. You know, couples are really interesting, bro. Because you can see how crazy a person is, just by who they're with. It's really, really funny. But anywho, I'm working out, and there's really not much of us. It's just me. It's a small room, but it's me, those 2 couples, and I think probably like 2 more people, but they're like an opposite end of the room. I'm near the couples. I'm trying to do some push-ups and what, and the girl is trying to do push-ups, and she's like struggling. You know, like the screaming, the moan, like whatever
The
she's going on.
hell? Why
Yo,
she screaming on
literally,
push-ups? Like,
because it's like yeah, it's like really like I guess it's just that tough for her. That's not the point.
She's trying to go Super Saiyan on a
The
push-up,
point
bro.
the point is that I was able to hear this man's whisper.
What?
It's funny because when people whisper, it's like you do realize that I feel like because it's a whisper, like think about it. If you're in a
Now
loud
you
area, yeah, if you're in a loud area, if somebody hits a different pitch, it can be lower. You have a chance of hearing that lower pitch because it's a different pitch. The point is, the guy literally goes, I kid you not, bro. She's doing the push up, and he goes, "Yeah, you know, I love the way you scream, babe." I said,
I would have known. No lie. No lie. I would have burst out laughing. I would have burst out laughing. He would have been embarrassed because I was like, I heard you.
You should have been like,
I
"Please
got
a little
up.
louder, bro."
I got up and I left. I said, "Nah, man, homie's really freaky. Homie's getting horny, bro. Because I'm not touching any machines. I'm not. No, bro. I have no time. I have no time for
I'm
this.
that person that put people to shame like that. Honestly, I'm not gonna put people to shame. You will whisper it in a public place.
But the way he said it, it's like you should see. Oh, you should see how he's even like a nonchalant. It was like homie went down on the tube. He's like near. He was like, yeah. Look. It was like.
Or I'm sorry to cut you off, bro, but like, yo, you were cutting out again.
Oh, seriously? Nah, we good. I'm done. Point is, freaky people, freaky couple. That's it. I'm done.
You're still cutting out there.
Nah, I'm done.
Yo, okay.
I'm done.
So I guess we could go to the last topic of the night. So or you kind of hinted at this, but do you think college is needed
Yes.
for success? Oh damn, you just
No.
Okay. So
Okay.
different point of views. All right, let's meet in the middle. Care, start us off.
It's not necessarily depending on what you're wanting to do. You don't need college to be successful.
Okay. I could see that point.
Not everything is going to be textbooks ready, or like not everything is going to be like, oh, like how many people you know that dropped out of high school or dropped out of college and they're multimillionaires? They didn't need college.
Are you asking me personally or like on TV?
Rhetorically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you good. I was actually.
if
I
you
figured
say-
it was rhetorically.
I thought it was like personal because I was like, yeah, I don't really know that many people
All right.
like dropped out.
I know too.
Hold up. Do I go now or?
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. I do agree with her too. I do agree with her. She's not wrong. But fact shows that the world we're living in now, yes, we do need education to be successful. As much as I don't want it to be, we do. Depends on what you mean by successful. If successful is getting a place of your own, whatever, and being able to substantially live, yes, you can do that without school. It will just be harder. It will be way harder for you to do that. Believe it or not, not everybody's going to be blessed and lucky. The reason why I say education is a scam is because, let's say college for undergrad, I feel like undergrad should be the last thing you should be going to school for. Grad school itself is the scam part.
Okay.
Because if an undergrad, let's say for example, I went to some kind of computer thing or whatever and I was set on that, I should just be focused on computer classes or going to places where, you know, I could learn computer stuff. So at the end of the day, when I graduate, that's it. Right? But now, let's say I go into grad school and I already got a bachelor's in computer science. Now I got to get a master's or a PhD on it. Why? For me to do the same thing that I could have done when I have a bachelor's degree? It's just money,
And
bro.
then most of the time, most jobs are going to tell you, oh, you're overqualified because of your
Yeah, and it's literally money. And what people don't know, hopefully I don't cut out on this, but what people don't know is that for those of you who are going into grad school, spoiler alert, if you receive any sort of aid, like financial aid, like a Pell Grant or a TAP, for your undergrad, that is not going to count for your grad school. Because what happened is that everybody receives a certain amount. Let's say, for example, you were granted $50,000 for the 4 years you were in undergrad. right? Let's say you have 20,000 left. Once you hit grad school, that 20,000 doesn't count. You won't be able to take it out no more because that was just for your undergrad. That means now you're forced to start going out into private loans, right? That's what it is. And in federal loans, they barely cover or scratch the surface. Federal loans will probably give you, let's say, 3,000 for the semester, and let's say your semester costs 15,000 or 10,000. What happens is that what they also don't tell you is that 3,000, it's split up for 2 semesters. It's split up for the fall, and it's split up for the spring. So that means you're only getting 1,500 per semester. So you're still forced to go and get private loans, which then leads into interest rate, which then leads into finding out the right company which can help you, which then leads into
the federal loans have interest rates too. If you have an unsubsidized loan,
exactly,
that one's going to collect interest while you are in school.
And then exactly. So then there's a lot more. So you have subsidized and unsubsidized. And I believe unsubsidized is the one where that it collects interest while you're in there. You don't. I think subsidized is the one where you pay just the interest.
Wait,
and then
you cut out there, so, but I think you said it in reverse.
Yeah.
No, he said it reverse. He said it right. No, I
said it right. I said it right. Yeah.
Wait, so you said sub.
The subsidized. The subsidized one does not incur interest while you are in school. However, the minute you stop going to school, that's when the interest does start occurring. The unsubsidized does occur interest while you are in school the entire time.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's what it is. But we got scared from that. But point is, that's what I meant by it's a scam. Like, I felt like if I want to pretty much show my perspective of what education should be like, do you guys ever saw the movie Bug's Life?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Classic.
Okay. Right, cool. So if you know Bug's Life, do you also know the movie Ants?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I'm making sure I have to do that. So what happened is that in the movie Ants, obviously this is a bit of extreme, every ant that was born was either put into a worker, a soldier, or for something else. They were given tasks, right? Eventually, these ants that were given the task, they became experts at their task because of experience from birth, right? My perspective is that education should be a similar way. I'm not saying put the kid and make this kid become a doctor, so let him know the human body at the age of like 5. No. I'm saying that if kids were allowed to see what kind of interest that they're in, I would circle their trips and stuff in that subject. So you like science, cool, or science trips or whatever. Or I can have people, scientists come and they have a little field trip on their day and they take you like their site or whatever and teach you. Gets you a feeling of like what you like. And so by the time you hit college, you know what you want. And you're only there for 4 years to do. So by the end of that, bro, like when you're an adult and you're just like you become an expertise in like what you. Yeah. That's what I feel. Grad school.
That's like trade school though. And so that's like trade school though, and where that process. Once they started pushing it, you need to get an education. You need to go to college. You need to do this. You need to do that. Trade school went out the window because back in the day, people went to trade schools. They went to school, and in middle school, high school, they figured out, I want to work with wood. I want to work with metal. I want to work with this. I want to work with that. And then they went off to college to go to trade school to learn the different things that they wanted to do with their life. And then somehow, some way, somebody was like, no, everyone needs to go to college and get a bachelor's degree in this, that, they're in the other field.
And that's what I'm hinting at too. And then to raise the main subject that we talked about earlier, why is it that the education is far superior in other countries than our country? The education system is literally not meant to, just meant to take money from, period. That's literally all it is.
At the end of the day,
you know what I say? We're nothing but a capitalistic system. Yeah. Everything we do in this. Okay, for instance, like the other day we were talking about this at work. How I was saying that I would like to work for 4 10-hour days, so I have a 3-day weekend every single week. And I was saying how that other countries, they do it like that, but then we look at it and it's like, oh no, that's gonna have you burned out, that's gonna have you do this. No, it's not. It's gonna give me plenty of time to rest. Give me 3 days off every week where I don't have to worry about work. I'm down for it. But no, because it doesn't work out for the business that way. Because there's one person less on a Friday. I can't have my 14-hour days.
Yeah, we talked about that too. Like how I believe that if we had a 3-day weekend, it will be a substantial increase in anything that we do right now.
Positivity,
Positivity, workload, mental, physical, you name it. If we had 3-day rest, it would be. And some people could be like the Grinch and be like, 3 days. Shut up, bro. 3 days. That's all. We're really asking for 3 days. Like we only get 2 days, and within those 2% of rest time, because we got chores and stuff to do. We gotta clean. We gotta cook. We gotta try to live something.
Like we don't have that space to actually like spend time with our families. Like
we really don't.
Who are like just starting out families, just recently married, or people who don't even have like family in the same state. Like we work almost like 8 to 9 hours out of the day, and if you include like travel for some people. And then those 3 hours that you only have with your family, you're probably going to be helping your kids, doing homework, cleaning them up, getting them ready for bed. It's like we don't have like that
really don't.
Mother-father relationship with children. It's starting to die as like
we
are moving forward in society.
It really is. It is like recently, I kid you. Listen,
bruh.
Listen, bro. Yo, I literally had a dream. It was so weird. I had a dream about how much I'm in debt. That's how much it affected me, bro. It's like, I kid you not. You'd be like, how do you dream about that?
Wait, bro,
it's like
I wouldn't ask you that question because, I'm in that same dream with you, bro. Like, I'm there with you every day.
Yo, like, I'm in there, and, like, all I see is, like, I'm signing something, and then this man's name is top. So it's like, imagine his name was Depp, and every time I'm signing, it's like, signing. So it's like, ever I bound to this. Now, don't get me okay for people who are listening. Did I?
Bro, you're cutting out.
You know what? We're done. I don't know what's going on today. I give up. The government is literally mad because I say it's stupid. It's still stupid.
It's been some facts, and the government was like,
the government is like, yo, whatever. Government's still stupid. All right, grad school's a scam. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Care. Did you want to say anything before I ask this next one?
No.
Okay.
Daddy, chill.
Okay, so the last question, because you guys kind of answered this. The second question I was gonna ask was about, as African Americans, do you believe that more Black people should at least try to go to college? But I feel like you both. Oh,
I'm tired, bro.
I did not think you guys would say that.
I'm tired.
I
thought you both would have said yes. Like,
I'm tired.
Honestly, the reason why I say no is because the system is not made for Black people. In all honesty, the system is made to put Black people in debt and give them false realities that they're going to do this. Most Black people are great entrepreneurs, like great entrepreneurs. Put them in that kind of field and watch as they flourish. Like,
we did have a Black Wall Street.
For instance,
remember?
Exactly. For instance, what do? We have our regular day jobs. We stream video games and make money that way. I do photography. I write books. I sing. And there's a lot of other creative, stupid things that I do where I can make plenty of money and thrive off of it. However, I want to look for the American dream and have this, the thing, and the other. So what did I do? I went to school. I got my degree in communications. Am I using it? No.
Or communicate better.
So what was the point of me going to school?
For the experience.
What experience?
That's what they always just push, the experience of college.
I'm genuinely tired, bro. I'm genuinely tired of school. You know, when you graduate, all I hear, you're the first of your generation. You're the first of your generation. You gotta be a black male. Listen, to all the brothers and sisters, I say this out of respect. I don't care. I really don't care. I graduated because I don't have a choice. That's how life is. I need to have a degree so I could get some kind of paper in my life. I wasn't doing it for y'all. I wasn't. I did not have a choice, bro. And even if I did have a choice, the consequences were vastly different. So obviously, I went to the one where it doesn't affect me the most. So I'm
Well,
tired.
I did
I'm
it
generally
because I
tired.
had free money.
I'm generally tired, bro. I don't care. The black this, black that. You're gonna do this for the black community. Like, yo, we kill each other more than white folks do.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not. I'm minding it, bro.
in
I'm
all
probably
honesty,
going deep, but
Shoot.
if we did it for us, then I could see us like if we supported the community more, then that would I could understand going to college and getting a degree and then bringing it back to the community. But we don't do that. We go to college just to showboat in front of the
bro,
PCPs and.
we go to college because it's the norm. That's literally what I'm telling you. That's
But
how
it's
it's
not the
supposed to
norm. You
be.
just said that you're the first in your family. That's not
I'm
normal
saying it's the norm in terms of like this is how the flow of life is going to
for the
go.
PCPs.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I meant.
And we're
But
just
yeah,
trying
obviously,
to copy it because that's
yeah,
all we
it's
know as how to make money. Like,
that's how it is. I tell people, bro, I rather. That's why I put that 5 a.m. thought. I don't think you saw it be, but like, I told myself like I should have been a sanitation worker, and then folks was like, "What if you don't like it, or
Because
what if
they
it's like
make
too?"
bread.
oh
To
yeah,
I was, there was like, "What if you don't like it?" Or like, there was like, "Yo, it's dangerous." I was like, "Y'all go to the gym, bro." Like, I'm pretty sure I could lift up a bag of trash. And that's not even the
Mm-hmm.
case. It's like you're not by yourself. But the point is that if I don't like it, at least I have the money to what I can like.
Mm-hmm.
You
agreed.
get what I'm saying?
Yo, you know what I found out? Probably like 3 months ago.
Mm,
Them UPS truck drivers
hmm
who be dropping off your packages, be kicking your packages and all that,
hmm
bro. They making six figures.
Yo,
Yeah,
I'm not
because they
surprised,
be
bro.
buying the routes.
Yo, shout
I'm not
outs to the
surprised.
UPS. Like,
Shout out to
Like,
VS. They deserve it, bro. Because what they have to deal with in drive through all the time. I mean, shout out to the ones who actually put the package and bring it,
oh
but
yeah, not the ones who like kick it,
not the
because
ones who
those are
kick it and toss it and be like, "Yeah, I brought it." Like, bro, you know, all right, whatever.
what they do though is they buy like they do the routes. They'll get that route for so many times, right?
yeah.
And then after they've earned enough time on that route, they purchase that route so that no one else can get that route. And then they take another route and they purchase that route. So any of the packages that they're essentially paying themselves because they purchased that route. And
And
as many
that's the
times as you order
goal
something,
in life.
yeah.
That's the goal in life, bro. The goal in life is to make money work for money, not you. That's the main goal,
Mm-hmm.
bro. So think about it when they go back to sanitation worker, right? Let's say you retire at your 20s. I'm gonna go as far as say 30s, bro. Are you hearing this? You're
Ooh,
going so
speak
far
into
as that
it.
as to. Oh wait. Okay, cool.
You
So you go
speak
far to
into it.
retire. Now, imagine you buy your own truck. That's already a business right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's already, bro. I have a truck. You can rent it out and take it to this location or take it to this area,
Yep.
collect trash, and then bring. Let me shut up, bro. Education. No, we're good. Education. By the way, school never taught me, but education, right?
Right.
Mm.
School taught me how to be depressed. That's about
It
it.
definitely did, bro.
Like,
I made a lot of friends, bro. Depression, suicidal thoughts, drugs. I
School
didn't
taught
take
me
it, but
how
that's all.
to like look down on other people and pretend like I cared. Like
School gave me gray hair.
so
capstone,
a
my
question.
capstone class was how I could benefit or how to benefit the city around me. And I had a great program, I had a great idea, and my capstone teacher loved it. But then it's like, okay, so what am I going to do with this now? I'm just going to show you how we can do this to any other than not put it into use. Come on now.
Okay, I have a segue for that question then, Care. Do you guys think a college degree equals intelligence?
No,
No.
Agreed.
that's like no, definitely. Even every Einstein will tell you that, bro. Like, bro, all these Nobel prizes and stuff, we make that,
I feel like there are
right?
some ridiculous people out there with like probably like tens or like I don't know how many degrees that they probably have, and they are just the worst people and do horrible mistakes. Like, I think is it the Florida governor who was what did he say? He had said something about
The slavery.
Oh, I forgot about what you were about to say. That part, how they're trying to say that slavery was a choice and that it was fun.
And it benefited the black community.
Ridiculous. Like, these schools are getting worse. And I just pray that when I have a kid and he's just like,
move out of the state of Florida.
Oh yeah, I'm out. Like, but if they come home, they was like, Dad, why did they why did they abolish slavery? Like, we were good. We had 4 square meals a day. We were making money picking cotton. I'm like, excuse me?
Real quick question. Yo, you guys ever heard of black supremacy?
Yes.
I had to ask that question. I heard that on the news, bro. I walked away. I was like, somebody said black supremacy. I walked away. I said, I'm not getting stupid, bro. I refuse to get dumber from television.
That's gonna start watching the news.
Black supremacy. I'm like, what? Supremacy? We have a premise? It's super now?
Or I can't with you, bro.
I heard that because they showed I'm sorry, chat. For those who's listening, I'm sorry. I know we're trying not to deviate, but the reason that they mentioned that was because they showed the Alabama brawl and stuff like that, and this newscast is known to be Republican and stuff, so political views not. So the point is that I'm walking inside and I hear black supremacy and I just did a 180. I said I'm not dealing with this, bro. I'm not hearing stupidity. But yo, I'm sorry. I just had to ask that because I'm hearing how the whole system works. It's not meant for black people and that slavery was a choice, and you hear dumb things, and I promise you, bro, I lost some brain cells along the way. So I'm fighting to save what I have left. Okay, I really am.
I'm fighting for my life.
I'm fighting for my life.
Oh, that was pretty much everything. That was
everything?
Yeah, that was everything. So we could just have a free talk here, or if anybody has any closing remarks.
Free talk? I don't think we got a free talk. What is free to talk about, bro? Can we really even freely talk? What is it? Somebody always got shot, right? Somebody got
What did you say?
Somebody I said someone always got shot. It's true. Somebody did get shot. What was it? Cousin, what was it? Jacksonville?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jacksonville. The person shot shot black people and killed themselves.
Dollar General.
And then huh?
And then he went into Dollar General, killed 3 black people, then barricaded the doors and turned a gun on himself. And then his
and he had a swastika.
That was their kid.
Yeah, he had a swastika
his
too.
guns
Nazi
had swastikas all over.
Yeah, and then mind you, what type of gun was it? It was an AR, assault rifle. Now, here's the thing. I don't know what you're getting an assault rifle, and if you were hunting, I don't see why you would need an assault rifle. It's literally, there will literally be nothing for you to eat. Like when you have an assault rifle, it literally obliterates every flesh. Let alone a shotgun. I don't know what you're aiming at, unless you're fighting an army of crocodiles, which is highly unlikely. I don't know what you're doing there, but somehow the guy had whatever, AR, Nazi symbol. It was a racist intent and killed himself, and that's what happened. That wasn't even the first time.
And he left a note.
Ooh. And then Twitch. Remember Twitch too? Back then, Twitch, they streamed. Somebody made an account into a supermarket and was only killing black folks. Literally, that's how it is, bro.
Didn't he walk up on some white girl and he was like,
yeah, he was my bad, yeah,
and walked away,
yeah.
Oh,
and I was sitting here and I was like, and now you question, bro. It's gonna go on and on. I don't really know what to. It's really gonna go on and on, bro. It's all I know is that if everybody had a collective mind to retaliate, it's not gonna be pretty. It's not.
That's what it's gonna take. It's gonna take the Alabama brawl
there's no answer, bro. There's literally no answer, bro. Martin Luther King said peace. X said
Malcolm
this:
X
no matter
was
what happened,
all
no matter
about-
what happened, death still's there, bro, and nothing changed. It's not going to change. I'm being real, bro. It's not, and I'm too tired to even try to figure out the answer because it's more than just one person who has to deal with this. So I'm gonna live
It's
my
not going
life
to
as
change
quiet.
until we start respecting one another, and
I'm gonna
that's
be
the
under the
hard
radar.
part.
I'm gonna be under the rock. I'm sorry. I'm done. I give up, bro. I'm done. And this, I'm not even gonna say it, bro. Like listen, I'm black. I'm born black. That's how I am. I get it. But even there are some black folks who are mad and all that are literally blinded in the mind. But like, yo, at this point, I'm done. I just want to be alone. I'm done, bro.
You wanna just be
I'm
on an
done.
island, bro. But
I want to dude from Up, like just a house full of balloons and
But
just
I feel like, but that's just a humanity thing. Like
humanity
like,
thing.
I'm not
No.
gonna front. I feel like humans are innately bad.
No,
Like,
we are innately bad. The human emotions are deceitful. Is deceitful. We are innately like messed up, bro.
But
we
there are just a small slither of good people. Like,
there's people who
hard
have
to
guts.
find the good people, but it's super easy to find the bad people now. Like,
It's easy to see the bad in a person. That's all I'm saying. But there are good people there. There are. There's a lot, bro. There's like people who lost families and still forgive the killers. Like, yo, I forgive you. That takes so
That's
much
wild.
strength. That is so much strength. You can say whatever you, for you to have the guts, the mind, and the heart to forgive your killer. I say that's so much respect. You literally, like, your house could never be broken down. I'm sorry, because you literally at this point was like, yo, I'm not even gonna handle it myself. Because what am I gonna be angry for? You were the one who picked up the gun and took a life and wasted your life away for what?
Now I'm gonna be Batman. Vengeance is mine.
For what, bro? No, I'm good, bro. That's just me. Justice. It's part of me.
I got to forgive you, but I'm gonna kill you myself.
Yeah, that's just for you. But no, that's it.
We're already at an hour and 22 minutes.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, I just
And I'm
realized
sorry,
that.
guys, for listening. The cut off the government, obviously the one spitting out. Whatever.
No, we good. So, can you give our closing remarks for tonight?
The education
That's
system
crazy.
is rigged.
Communication degree here, guys.
Look, I said the education system is rigged.
Education system's rigged. IB, what you gotta
Or
say?
I'm done with you.
Bro, I thought we were just gonna only do like one person gives the closing remarks and that's it. Like,
Come on, that's just it? Education's rigged?
I mean,
Nah, come on. Something else.
Sorry to say something. And then you start talking about my degree. You know what? I'm done with you.
I'm just gonna I don't care. You know, teasing. Stop.
What?
Bro, I feel like
I'm
I
teasing.
never actually have like a good
think
closing
we have.
remarks. I'm just here for real.
You're
Like
just here?
I'm breathing air, and I'm
Breathing
just trying
air?
to stay as much as possible.
Yo, breathe. Closing remarks, guys. Lots of water, space, stay safe. Literally, find whatever you can to get a peace of mind. Okay, and before the government shuts you off, remember, United States completely dumb. All right.
All right, have a good night, y'all.